Can you talk about the importance of massage and helping with those muscles recover?
There are a lot of reasons why people get massages. I mean, some it's just, first thing comes to mind, it feels good.
Yeah.
But most of my customers have been with me for a long time, and the type of massage they get is, I want to feel good, but if you find something, kind of work it out. And the something being like tight muscles or knots, that kind of thing. I mean, it's basically passive stretching, not on the scale that like Stretch 30 does. I mean, that is the purpose of massage, is to stretch, so you can kind of get your muscles back to close to a relaxed state as they were after or before the exercise. And as we get older, and over the years, the number I think is about, like, people 35 and under can kind of get away with going out and doing whatever, and they don't need to stretch and kind of creak their neck or that kind of thing when they're done. Their body will kind of relax and kind of go back to close to where they were. But once I've seen 35 and over, our bodies will relax a little bit after an activity. And I mean, for some people, a big activity is mowing the yard.
Sure.
And, but others like running, 5 miles, 10 miles, whatever, the tension doesn't leave and it stays. And it's like stress, it's cumulative. So the body doesn't like slack. So it once it's a little bit tight, it'll have a tendency to stay that way. What I do with like Burn 30 people is just to kind of help them get a little bit more loose before pre-exercise as opposed to post-exercise, that kind of thing.
Do you have a recommendation how often people should get a massage?
That's probably the biggest question, most often question I get asked. Yeah. And my answer is that most people know their own body. They know how they work. They know how they play, and how they relax. And all three of those kind of enter into how often do I need help getting loose. But that's one of the big things, too. I encourage people that, the 35 and over crowd, stretch after your physical activity. And that load on the body varies by person as to how, as far as how fit they are, as to how it's going to impact them.